Yeah, I think he's terrific. I think I like the aggressive brand of cricket that he plays. I like the way that he can turn a match and the impact that he can have across all three formats. He's definitely one of the best. Yeah, look, it's always difficult to compare players because they play under difficult circumstances and in different teams and under different conditions. So they're all superb in the world game today. Virat Kohli very adventurous, probably more so than the others. I mean, Steve Smith is just phenomenal in the way he puts runs together, and Joe Root is very correct, as is Kane Williamson. But all of them are really good players. I think Indian cricket has come a long way. I think the IPL has made a big difference to Indian cricket. I think the Indian players are better able to cope with foreign conditions now than they used to. But even in those days, they had some really good teams. I mean, they had Kapil Dev, they had numerous fantastic players in those early 80s, and then later, of course, Sachin Tendulkar and those sort of guys. So India have always been a powerhouse, but I think these days even more so. Oh, I think the future of Test cricket between the top nations are pretty good. Perhaps not as good between the lesser nations. I think 4-day and day-night Test cricket is worth exploring and to see how it goes. But I think there's still some work to be done on it. Well, that was unbelievable. Fortunately, I had done that before with Australia, so I knew what to expect. But for the rest of the South African side, it was a new experience. It was a great experience. The atmosphere at that ground was absolutely wonderful. So we had a terrific three-match tour. Although it only lasted a week, it really was something special to be part of. Yeah, I mean, we lost a wicket really early, so I was in early, which was probably a good thing. So it wasn't an easy innings to play because we still had to get used to the pace of the surface. We hadn't been there for long, so we didn't prepare for that long. So it was nice to get some time in the middle in that cauldron. And then, of course, Alan Donald's performance was absolutely superb. To get a 5-wicket haul on a flat surface was a great effort. Yeah, it's actually quite strange because I only realised that very late in the piece, so it's unusual, and I guess it's it's a good achievement. But I got out cheaply quite a few times, so whether you get out for 0 or 1, I guess it's the same thing. But yes, it was quite special. Well, I think it's been phenomenal actually to go from to number 1 in Test cricket. It's been really good after being in isolation for so long. So. I think there's always been a lot of talent in South Africa, but the fact that the talent has been harnessed to produce such a good Test team, I think it's been really good. I think it's quite easy. I think Jacques Kallis is definitely he's top of that list. Dale Steyn for me is another one. I think that those two for me are the two that I'd like to single out. I think they've been absolutely fantastic.